Hello and welcome. We are in Ahmedabad. In distant Sikkim, there has been earthquake and there have been aftershocks. In nature's language, usually tectonics, subsurface tectonics leads to these earthquakes. But in Gujarat right now, politics is taking its own course. Perhaps the movement on the ground is visible and is strong. It's been a week of fasts in Gujarat, first triggered by Mr. Narendra Modi, the Gujarat Chief Minister, starting his Sadbhavna 3-day fast. The Congress tried to match the whole argument presented by Mr. Narendra Modi that there should be peace, tranquility, and perhaps people should agree to him that perhaps the past could be buried. But then the Congress started its fast and then a flurry of activity started. Today was day 2 of Mr. Narendra Modi's fast. It's a unique fast in many ways. It's in a large hall which has a seating capacity of nearly 6,000 odd people. There is air conditioning. It's a large stage on which Mr. Modi sits for the whole day, listening to patriotic songs, Gujarati songs, and also keeps on meeting people. Yesterday night, he had retired, in fact, and then he came back again to start his fast. But unlike yesterday, there was not as many leaders and there was not as much of political symbolism on play. There was Mr. Prakash Javadekar, the BJP leader. There were leaders from the Bihar unit of the BJP, perhaps to show that they are going to have, the Bihar Chief Minister might not be there, but the Bihar BJP is with him. But it was not a simple day. If Congress was protesting at the Gandhi Ashram, it was other kind of troubles brewing for Mr. Narendra Modi. The trouble came in form of an affidavit and revelations about an affidavit filed by ex-Gujarat top cop, Mr. Sri Kumar, in which he has said and told the Nanavati Commission that Mr. Narendra Modi tried to impact the ongoing cases by perhaps reaching out to the lawyer of Malika Sarabhai, the social activist.
Narendra Modi's fast has raised the appetite of his detractors. If he escaped an indictment from the Supreme Court in the Jafri case, yet another round of damaging allegations about his role in the Gujarat riots are being served. At the heart of this round is former Gujarat top cop and Modi baiter R.B. Sri Kumar. Modi, sitting on a fast, has all the time to examine the latest recipe for political trouble. In an affidavit before the Nanavati Commission probing the Gujarat riots, Sri Kumar recalls April 10, 2002. Sri Kumar, the Gujarat intelligence chief, and his junior Sanjeev Bhatt were called for an urgent meeting by the chief minister. Modi to Sri Kumar, Malika Sarabhai's petition could damage the government. There is a need to handle the case. Modi tells Sri Kumar release 10 lakh rupees from the Gujarat Police secret fund to Sanjeev Bhatt, who knows what has to be done. Sanjeev Bhatt tells Sri Kumar the money was for influencing Malika Sarabhai's lawyer. Sri Kumar's affidavit was demanded by the Nanavati Commission after suspended IPS officer Sanjeev Bhatt petitioned the Supreme Court, alleging that attempts were made to influence a riot case filed by social activist Malika Sarabhai.
There was a 10th meeting in which instruction was there to pass on money. I fully confirm.
And who gave the instructions?
The Chief Minister. Undoubtedly, who can ask? Sanjeev Bhatt cannot instruct me. I was hierarchically superior to him. It was a genuine meeting.
With a large section of Gujarat's bureaucracy having shifted from the administrative capital Gandhinagar to Modi's fast site, there were no immediate responses to the charge by Sri Kumar. But Malika Sarabhai and other social activists who've been fighting for accountability in riot cases are up in arms. For them, the attempt to influence the case in the courts is an attempt to hide in an effort to escape.
This is a serious criminal act. It is a serious contempt of proceedings of the Supreme Court, and I think it needs to be taken up on the most serious way possible.
Given the serious revelations in the affidavit, it's understandable that politics has begun over the issue. The Congress leaders who are sitting here on a fast outside the Gandhi Ashram have demanded an inquiry. The leaders say that the riot taint on Modi is so deep that it cannot go away so easily.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.